everyone, hello and welcome to another weekly connection. So here we are, and we have the entire karmic board: Saint Germain, Archangel Michael, Lord Katumi, Lord Mahay, and many of the other, like Jaculin and other masters that like to work with us, Elmora, etc., etc., etc. There's a large crew here, in other words. So what they want to talk about today is interesting, and it's about our separation and how to unify that separation. So let's talk about that. Before we do that, let's do our cosmic cleanse, because remember, it's going to remove any negativity from our aura so we aren't glommed. And then we're going to use the cosmic thrust oil to make sure that our energy connections are very strong and connect us through time and space. So one drop in your hands. Bring it into your energy field. Cup your hands together and take a deep breath in. That's so good. I love that stuff. So, they are going out on a limb today, and we are discussing not only how do we bring harmony within ourselves, because in cosmic consciousness, and sometimes it's called Christ consciousness, because there is no fear or anger, there is no separation. So in order to achieve that, we can't have fear or anger, because those are elements of separation. So first we have to work on ourselves, which is what we have been doing. But today we're going to radiate it out into the world and all of the world governments, because we know that the governments are a reflection of the mass consciousness. So we need to really work on both areas today as we work on ourselves, which we always do, but also to spread that energy out, to radiate the light as the light seeds we are, to, we'll pick governments. But anyway, those that govern, those that dictate, you know, those that tell us how they think things should be. Now, the way that the governments are set up are to control and to instill fear in order to get people to comply to whatever. In the fifth dimension, in cosmic consciousness, governments are just organization. Not an organization, but organization. In other words, they are there only to set a structure. Because in cosmic consciousness, everyone knows how to behave. There isn't this question of, am I going to misbehave? There is no war. There is no slavery. There is none of that. So the term government becomes a very different thing than what we have today, where it's ego, possession, controlling. So we want to work on ourselves in becoming more cosmic conscious, which is getting rid of our fear and our anger, as we always talk about, to come from that unconditional love, but then to radiate it out, to look. Your assignment, one of your assignments, I guess, is to look outside and feel the energy, the molecules, the vibration, the harmony of a plant, of a rock, anything, everything. That's easy to do with your pet. Why can't you do it with a plant or a rock? You could do it with your child. You can do it with your loved one. But we need to learn to do it with every type of creation that there is, and to connect inside to that energy. and connect to the earth and to the mother and to all of the elementals, so that we are not separated from them. And once you start to feel that vibration of connecting to parts of creation that you don't think are animate, you start to see the wholeness in everything. You start to expand your consciousness so that you can see the vibration in everything. When I was a kid, I was partially raised, I always say, by a Native American medicine woman. And she, at the time, was not allowed to teach anything Native American. And we would go out, I lived on 365 acres, and we would go out into the fields, and I would ask her to tell me the Indian name for things. And she'd say, Jaculin, I'll never tell you the name of anything in any language. You tell me the vibration of this plant. Where do you feel it? What does it tell you? Talk to it. Then know what the good of this plant is for. And connect with all of nature, with a rock. She would hold up a rock and she goes, does that look black? And I go, yeah, that looks black. She goes, wrong. What's it vibrating? How's it vibrating? Well, it was vibrating red, because black often is actually the denseness of red on 3D. That's why a lot of your root stones are black. So we need to start to learn to connect with all of the creatures, creations on the planet, and just get a little window of understanding of their world, of their vibration, and how they are feeling. And then you see in 5D, you wouldn't harm a plant, you wouldn't harm a rock, you wouldn't hurt things without having a conversation. You wouldn't hurt them at all, but you would have a conversation about something that needed to be remedied. One time we had a plant that was encroaching its roots into our pool. So I called the diva, and the diva said, I said, what should I do? You know, how do I stop this plant from encroaching in the pool? And the diva looked at me with this dumb face, like dumb human face, actually. And she goes, it's a plant. It wants water. And I go, yeah, I understand that. But how do I get it to not go into the pool? She gave me the dumb human face again. And she goes, it's a plant. It wants water. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing this wrong. So how do I connect to this plant to have it not do it? And she looked at me and she said, we move the energy, the soul of the plant to another place. So this is no longer animate. And then you will take the tree down in a proper manner, and you will use the wood of that tree for something good. And we made pendulums out of them. So we did. So with the help of many, and I actually had one student with me at the time, so she got to experience it. We took the energy, or the soul essence, of that tree and moved it to the same species tree. And then they took care of it from there. And they moved it, then again, to its own new tree. So we need to, in 5D, connect with these creations in order to have right action. To just take the tree down is cruel and horrible. But to work in harmony with the vibration of creation is being part of that creation. It didn't mean I had to let the tree destroy my pool. It meant that we came to a compromise. And somewhere out there, are some beautiful mesquite pendulums that people are enjoying today. And Pat made a bear. Didn't you make a bear, or you made a bowl or something out of it?
No, that was something. That was another tree.
That was another tree. Whatever.
That was a pecan tree, actually.
Oh, that was a pecan. Okay. So anyway, you get the gist of what I'm saying. So your job is to go out into nature today, even though it's hot, and connect with the energy of a plant or a rock, so that you can feel that connectedness. And in that way, we can start to exercise our cosmic consciousness. And in that way, we can radiate that love through our heart to all of our governments, to all of those authority figures that are running by ego and not by love or awareness of creation. So let's do it. So we're going to bring the ascension oil in, and we're going to take one drop. I love this in the middle of the day when I get a little gitchy. Brings me right back in. Clockwise circle at your third eye. Then I rub it on my nose, below my nose, and I put it on, just rub it around. Okay. Now, bring that light down from source. It's going to be that golden, lovely, wonderful light that comes down into the earth and comes around the grid and back up with the mother. And we're going to orbit. I'm going to go this a little fast because I got a lot to do. All right, so we're going to orbit round and round and round and round. Good. And now we're going to bring it down, and we're going to bring it up and waterfall out the top of your head. So now we focus that light at the well of the mother below the root, which is the chakra that will help you connect to all of creation, because it's the earth connection. And we feel that vibration of that well, and we breathe into it and out of it. And it's about an inch below your crotch, your peritoneum, okay? Going through, in and out, and in and out. Now, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Feel the tingling in your feet. 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Move up to the root, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, up to the sacral, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, feel your belly expanding, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, feel that energy dissolving, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, all those negative energies going, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exit, 2, 3, 4, up to the solar plexus, 2, conscious of power, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, removing conflict from you, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, again, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, let go, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, move to your solar plexus, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, let go, 2, 3, 4, bring in the light, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, bring it in, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, release into the collective consciousness of all the world and all the world governments, this light that is unconditional love, and bring it in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, one more time, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and release, 2, 3, 4, into the empathic shield, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, bring it in again, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release all your judgments, 2, 3, 4, bring it in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, gather all those judgments and let go, 2, 3, 4, bring it into your heart, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, bring it in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and release into the collective consciousness and all of the world and all of the governments, and bring it in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, bring it up into your conscious intent, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release anything that doesn't allow you to express in love and harmony, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4. Now bring it up into your third eye and bring it in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, and up into your crown and up into your conscious intention, and allow that orbit to come around heaven and earth, that you stand as the light sea that you are, connected in complete harmony with all of creation, removing all derangement in this illusion of 3D so that we may move into 5D beings. Relax. So you have a beautiful assignment this week to connect to anything in creation that is inanimate, so to speak. I don't think plants are inanimate, but most people do. So, but a plant or a rock, and practice being that creative being, that conscious being, so that we connect to the cosmos and we change our world by being more and more cosmic conscious. So I love you all. Please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.